This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my inspection at 1727 Fern Street out here in the South Park area of San Diego. We're on top of an older 3-tab shingle roof. I want to point a few things out on this product. We can see all the shininess that's starting to occur on this roof, and what that is the fiberglass that has been exposed. So essentially what happens is, as this asphalt shingle material starts to age, the oils on this material begin to deplete, and as those oils deplete, the granules start to wash off every time it rains, and once that happens, the fiberglass becomes exposed, and that is when the waterproofing is then greatly affected on this product. You can also see just how loose this shingle is. You can see how rusted out those nails are. So that means that water's getting underneath these shingles, and anytime you get a rusty nail like that, there's a good chance that water's coming down through it as well. You can see that some of these nails are starting to protrude a little bit also. They're starting to just kind of pop out right here as well. So these are all telltale signs that the product itself has gone past its life expectancy. Once the product gets to be at this point, it's time to start thinking about re-roofing. You can also see all the granules that are accumulating in the gutter themselves. So again, these are all the granules that are washing off of this roof. You can see how damaged these shingles are. Again, more nails are starting to protrude as well. You can see all these damaged shingles on this side also. Exposed nail heads throughout. Looks like there have been some repairs on this roof, but none of these repairs are really up to code. So my suggestion on this roof is we do a full tear off. So we're going to tear this roof down to the wood decking. We want to make sure that we are addressing any kind of bad wood that is on this roof. So we got some fascia that was replaced. There's some fascia along the backside that's probably going to need to be replaced as well. I had the conversation with the homeowner, so she is aware of how our wood repair process works. But again, you can see all the granule loss going on. So once we go ahead and tear this down to the decking, we're going to replace the felt underlayment that is underneath this current roof with a layer of synthetic underlayment. That's part of the 50-year roofing product system with Owens Corning. We're an Owens Corning preferred contractor, which means that this roof will come with a 50-year warranty from Owens Corning to go along with a lifetime workmanship warranty from us. We'll be replacing all the drip edge on this home as well. I'll go over some of the different colors with the homeowners. And then what we're also going to be doing is replacing these whirlybirds. We want to actually increase the exhaust ventilation on this roof. Right now, the only exhaust ventilation coming from this roof is from these whirlybirds. And the problem is that once these whirlybirds stop working, they stop whirling, then there's no circulation in the roof. It's going to help, and it's going to really decrease the lifespan of the product. So we want to increase that exhaust ventilation. We're going to add a couple more O'Hagan exhaust vents on this roof, again, just to increase that airflow on it. And once all that's complete, we'll reseal, reflash all the penetrations, make sure that all the skylights are properly sealed and flashed as well. And then the new architectural shingle goes on top. And this homeowner has a new roof that they will not have to deal with again for the next 30, 35 years or so. There's a chance that we will be discussing this back roof as well. You can see there's a torch down material on that sloped roof, not the correct material for that type of a roof. You'll also notice that that torch down just went right over the top of the other section of the building. That property line seems to be cut right down the middle. So we'll have to come up with a game plan on that section too if we're going to be fixing it. That's it for my inspection.